We're about 20 minutes away from New York lunch, so might get a little choppy here into this session. Okay, I think we're live now, and the streams are going. Okay, perfect. We are live now. Let's get the disclaimers up. All right. And let's start off with the midday news. Again, welcome to the Blue Sky stream. I'm Coach Riz. I will be guiding you through the midday session. I think you guys have made some, hopefully, some good money here in the morning session. I'm still managing a long position here on Nasdaq, a micro position here on the Nasdaq. So you can tell I'm already about 900 bucks in the green right now. I actually moved my target. We actually surpassed my target. We actually filled the gap. Did we fill it exactly, or were we shy of it a few points? Let's see. I think that's, oh, yeah. So we actually were shy of it a few points, I believe. What? Almost 10 points we missed it. We'll see though. Oops, I just moved the wrong line. Let's get the chart over to the right and get it right and tight. And we are in, like sin. I'm in a short on Bitcoin right now. So I'm hoping that works out. Stacked in it pretty heavy. So we'll see. All right. The morning is absolute chaos for the tape. We're seeing a massive risk off move as the Middle East conflict enters its second week, specifically with direct impacts on energy and infrastructure. Here's a breakdown of what's moving the needle and where the levels are for your midday session. The micro driver, the Straits of Hormuz, gridlock, shipping traffic has essentially halted. Iran is threatening to target regional energy facilities, which makes the market pricing in a worst case supply shock. Stagflation fears. Last week's weak US payroll data combined with $100 plus oil is a nightmare fuel for the Fed. It forces yields higher. 10-year bonds are up 4.19%, while stocks tank. A brutal combo for tech. G7 intervention. The only reason we aren't still at $120 oil is a report that the G7 is discussing a coordinated release of oil reserves. See, I hadn't read that. So we're going to sell some oil. They're going to sell some oil reserves. That's good. Get them to, free up some of that oil. Nasdaq and the Qs. The tech sector is catching the worst of it due to higher for longer rate fears reignited by energy-driven inflation. Current state down 1.5% to 1.7%. Midday support is 24. Wait. Sorry, my numbers. Yeah, it gave me some numbers and the stuff isn't really right. So I'm not gonna talk about those because they're like support and resistance numbers, but they're like at 2,200. So I'm not really sure where it's getting that or what chart it's using for those numbers right now. Let's see, what else do we got? Gold. Let's move on over to gold. 5,000. Yes. It's a little badder. Still bad. Gold, interestingly, is down 1.9% despite the war. Investors are selling gold to cover margin calls and equities. It's a liquidity grab. And the US dollar is currently the preferred safe haven, which is weighing on metals. Keep an eye on the VIX. It clears 30 and it stays above. Don't trust the green candle on Nasdaq. They're likely short. They're likely short covering rallies that will get sold into. All right, and that's the morning news. Let's go back to MNQ. Like I said, I'm already kind of in a trade right now, so I'm just kind of waiting for it, seeing how this price action is going to work out for us. Less than 15 minutes till New York launch. Hey, Dieback, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Interesting news in the market across the spectrums. Qs are looking fairly weak. Qs aren't looking the way Nasdaq is. And I'm still in that BITO trade. I'm not liking it though. It's not doing what I want to. There's a big old gap on Bitcoin right now. So there's a gap below $39. I'm looking for Bitcoin to continue pushing that and fill that to the bottom side. Since Nasdaq has pretty much filled the gap to the top side, does that complete the closing of that, and will they continue? Will they reject and send us to the lows? Really hard to say. I'd like to see that with New York lunch, that we'll get a nice little sell. Last week, we were seeing Bitcoin was moving a little faster than the Nasdaq one. So it was actually giving us the indication that it was coming. Still rejecting. It's like Bitcoin didn't even make it to 70K. I want to see it continue selling. 15. Let's take a look at the 15-second and see what this is doing. You guys know I like the shorter time frames for scalps. How green are we on this? 948 right now on this MNQ con. Just babysitting it for now. I'd like to see New York lunch give us a nice little sell, push us low, sweep that low, and give us a nice bounce spot for end of day bounce, maybe. Not sure yet, though. Let's see. Why is that not working? This looks weak to me, though. Trying to break through a resistance here on NQ at 24,613. Come on, Bido. I'm going to put some alerts in here. You can see the sell order blocks really starting to kick in now. There we go. Come on, give us that aggressive push. It's been weak moves all morning. So come on, give us something fun. Oof. Wow. Okay, they're pushing it now. I'm getting real pampy now. Not so much with Bitcoin. Still not buying it. We got like 9 minutes till New York lunch. So you guys know we're going to lose some volume in the market. So we're going to end up with more folks that are, we'll end up with more retail investors. So not so much institutional investors. So, we should have a more organic move, hopefully through the New York launch. Hopefully it'll be what we like. Hopefully it'll be what we want. I'm going to move my stop up here now. I'm going to move it to one of those prior wick lows, put it right there just to tighten it up. I don't just trailing this position right now. How much are we up now? We're up 967 on that trade. We'll see. How's Bitcoin doing? Hope it doesn't get above that supply. I needed to get into that demand area and pierce through it. Just a bunch of bulls there. Ugh. Don't tell me we're going to consolidate here. Oh, sweet Jesus. Nvidia pushing looks like that's a catalyst for the day, sending the market up. Like it's breaking out of this range, trying to. Probably will continue carrying the market overall. There goes Bitcoin, reflecting some of that upside movement too. Looks like it might be catching a bid here as well. Still got a long way to go. You need to get above the 200 for this thing to really be bullish. I'm not buying it though. Oof. Now we're really starting to get bullish here. Going into New York lunch. Cheese and rice. Oh man. Wow, that was a nice little push. Can we keep going though? Can we keep going? Go back to Bitcoin, see what it's doing. Looks like it's going to go for it as well. Let's get back to M and Q. Let's take a look at my M and Q trade. Trying to decide what I'm going to do with that BitO trade. Let me put that on another chart because y'all don't want to see that. Yeah, I need to get out of that Bitcoin trade. Right at the supply zone now. If it breaks through this, it's going to take that next leg up. It's looking like it's going to do it. Ah, man. Ugh, what a day. I'm glad I got out of that BitO call. I would have gotten torched on that. Damn. 96% down on the options port now. Oof. Yeah, I think I'm definitely not going to trade options for a little bit. Market's just too choppy for that. Oh, Lord. What a waste of money, man. I threw all that money away. Life. All right, we're 3 minutes away from New York lunch now, team. Let's see if they can take out that prior wick high. It's going to be at 24,657. Okay, there's 654. A little bit of a pullback. 655. Come on, push it. Then next push up, do it. So ridiculous. Oh man. There goes Nvidia, continuing to push higher. I'm gonna wait till see what the new hour brings us. Rejected that 658. New intraday high now here on Nasdaq. Seller stepping in, pushing us back down to 650, 651. Buyers and sellers are fighting here, pushing us under the 9. 24, 646. Now under the 26. Well. Okay. There's the aggressiveness. Well, we got no institutional buyers now, and so it'll be mainly retail moving this market, trying to decide where they take us. Let's see what happens. I'm going to raise my stop on this position here. I don't want us to break too far under the 26 in case they're going to start selling aggressively. So I'm going to reposition myself accordingly. Put my stop at 24,618. Still holding the 9 EMA, the 26. Battling at 24,645, 642, pushing us further lower down. Sellers in control. Under the 9 still. The pull back to 645. Now back to 644, 641. Can they push us down to 24,635 though? Come on, sellers. Sellers are stepping in. So are the buyers though. It's a battleground here. 24,646. Push back up. And there's a rejection. 24,638. Just tapped that and wicked right off of it. And there's a sell. Will we get the sell in New York lunch? Will sellers take control of the market and push us into the lower lows? Like Mike said, it would be easy to push us down. It'll be easier to sell us than to continue carrying us. So the path with least resistance right now would be to the downside. Bitcoin also rejected the 200 back down low. Oh man. They turn around and stuff that so fast. Cheese and rice. They didn't even wait. It's criminal. Oh yeah, I think I'm done with options trading for the day. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna close that up. I'm just so burned out on it. So frustrated with the trades for the day yet again. This is more of the same. Really, really upsetting. What's up, BluSky? How's it going, bro? Good to see you. How'd you make out in the morning session? Any luck? Yeah, if the bulls can't take this, if they can't push us higher, they're going to sell us. We've been here for like 30 minutes in this range now, maybe even a little longer. Yeah, almost an hour. We've been oscillating in this range. See from here, rejection, come down. Challenging day. Been a tough one. What do you guys think in chat? You think we're going to sell, or you think we'll continue to just slow grind up? Any opinions inside our chat groups? Look at that massive candle there on AQ. Let's go. Let's go, man. They are smoking these bears today. Yet another day unrelentless. Man, this reminds me of, my first real year of trading when I got in. It was Trump's first presidency. And man, it was difficult to learn during that time frame, price action was just it was like this. It was just so whipsawish, take profit at 666. All right, nice. Still holding. I'm gonna lift my stop up some just in case. Well, how much are we at now? $1,000. $1,000 with a single MNQ con. Insane. What did I have? 51s are at 8 cents now. Wow. I should have held those. Believe it or not, I was in QQQ calls. I was in 597 calls. They're sitting at $3.33. That's $333. I got stopped out at $77. I paid $131 a contract, man. Tell me about losing it, man. So frustrating, man. Jesus. That wick got you over the hump. Congrats, bro. Congrats. Proud of you. You're doing great out there. Sellers are still fighting this, trying to stuff it. Looks like it's just going to be a slow grind. Unless we get any, terrible news in the day session, I doubt we'll probably see anything else. Bitcoin pushing out. Looks like it's breaking out now. Man, those contracts, man, it just burns me, man. Jeez. That could have been so good. Looks like we're gonna break out here now. Bitcoin catching an ugly rejection. That rejection right there. It won't let it go. Crazy. Still want to toilet that thing. All right, team, we're 8 minutes into New York launch. So don't forget, we got a whole lot of trading day. It is Monday. So, we've got some great coaches coming on in the after hours session as well. So if you all don't have time to hang with us through the morning or midday session, we've also got Power Hour with Coach Matt. We got Coach Breezy on. It's 6 p.m. Eastern, and then Coach Blasky on at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we got a whole lot of coaches throughout the day session and the after hour session for our pajama traders. So, definitely turn those notifications on. Wow. With the rejection again. Wow. Oh. And keep still consolidating. Testing the prior support. 658 just penetrated it. Sellers in control, it seems like, trying to take control of this market. Back at that 658 and bounced right off of it again. Mm-mm-mm. Uh-uh-uh. Ooh, market looking weak. Let's just see. Could they take us into that Friday low? We got Friday low at 24,610. So, we could get a nice little sell. Bitcoin now back under the 200 again. This could be a reload, though, for another move to the upside, though. It's just been like that. Hmm. Nice push there. Oh. Market's still just slowly grinding along, still kind of consolidating here at 24,661. We haven't moved much at all in the last like 30 minutes. So we're still pretty much in the same range. Trying to attack and go after that 24,679 high. Still seeing buyers on this. Bitcoin looking weak though. Oh man. There come the bulls pushing it back up. 24,662. Just battling the EMAs right there. Let's see if we can find a different time frame that's a little clearer. I look like the 1 minute is a little clearer. Just riding the 90 EMA here on the 1 minute. You can see you just dip into the 26, offers a little entry, and you get the push up. Yeah, but this is pretty much how I manage a position that if I'm fairly green in, I just kind of go level to level, so and that's all we're just doing is just managing the existing position that we've been in and stuff. I was talking to a few traders last night that were asking me about, the overnight and stuff. And I pointed out to them that, I usually go for the gap fill, and we got into this like way early. We got into this position. We got into this last night at midnight. So last night at midnight, we've been sitting in this. So almost 12 hours we've been in this whole position. It's a slow grind now, team. Getting some oil and energy news. I'm hearing some news come in. Trump is looking at options to curb oil prices. We're getting that sell now. They're gonna give us a little bit of a dumpy dump. Getting some sell signals. Don't know how much it's gonna be. We're 21 minutes into New York lunch now. Am I getting stopped out yet? I'm close to it. It's close to it. Jesus. Back up to $1,000. Yes. Man, I tell you, these folks. Looks like we're gonna get that sell. Sellers are trying to get this lower. What an awesome recovery in the market. Who would have seen this coming? Look at that. Whoa. Look at those buyers step in. Sheesh. Wow. I think we're going to start ripping us into lunch then. Yeah, I would definitely watch your positions because they, yeah. See, the buyers are still stepping in, trying to go after a high a day. That's at 24,673. We're just like 2 points away from it. All right, there's 677 now, 678, 679. I'm sorry, 684 is a high a day now. Let's go, buyers stepping in and pushing us further up. 675, 650, a little bit of pullback, 672. See the buyers step in and push us back up at 24,670 now, still there. Oh my God, those things are $12 now. Oh, All right, still at 24,670. Sellers are still trying to take control of this and push it back in. Maybe get that 660, load back up some bullish orders there and get that next leg up. Wow. Man, what a shame. Gonna go ahead and move my stop up a little and put it at the base of that other candle, that prior 1 minute candle, 24,640. We're up 1,053 on that trade now. Let's go. What's up, Bushy Gubs? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good morning. Yes. Look at that move right there. Holy moly. We're ripping now. Bitcoin just lagging this whole move. Look at that go. Incredible. Qs are catching an insane move to the upside. How much are we up now? 1,151 on a single MNQ con. A single con. Just one MNQ con, not two, not three, not 50, one MNQ con. Beautiful trade. Come on, baby. Just send it. I'm gonna go for that target at 24,811. I want to see us get over there. Bitcoin catching an insane bid. My God, look at Bitcoin ripping. Let's go. Bitcoin going to catch up. The market's like extended up to the upside. So I would imagine that we would see more risk on assets like Bitcoin also catch a bid. Inky now at 24,717. Nasty rejection. Sellers dominating that move up and rejecting it as we went. Oh, relentless. Same for Bitcoin. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Well, that's a nasty rejection. Woo! Man. So you got to take those points once you get them. Look at that. Almost gave up like 60, 70 bucks on that pullback. Man, look at that. Wow. And welcome to the bottom of the hour. We are halfway through New York lunch. Look at that. Testing the 26 EMA might offer a pullback for an entry for the continued long. But we shall see. We shall see, team. Will they give it to us? Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the heat map, see what we got going on. You can see that now we're getting some recovery across some of the Mag 7 technology, electronic technology, Nvidia, Apple, AVGO, AMD, they're all catching bids, as well as Google. Walmart is slightly red, but it's close to going green, as well as what is that? Costco is green, and you can see healthcare technology, consumer durables. So the sectors are slowly turning green for us. So that does give me some positive note for continued upside, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm getting a pretty good sell now. And Q on the 15-second is dancing right on the 200. Getting close to getting stopped out now in this position. Sheesh. I think we're going to get a crazy move though. Bitcoin dumping. What is happening? Oh, Bitcoin really selling now. Whoa. Wow. Bitcoin just, whoo. That was fast. That was fast. Will Nasdaq follow suit with that sell that we just got on Bitcoin? Disgusting sell on Bitcoin. And Q's still holding that 200. I'll be back in just a second. We're still holding here. Haven't given it up yet. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. We are back. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna raise my stop, move my stop to 24,661. Stay in this position now. Man, I'd really love to take out my target up there. Take out that 811. Woo! That's another 100 points up though. I just don't know if she's got it in the tank, you know? I mean, we got a lot of trading day left though. I mean, that's the good thing about it. You know, we got a ton of time left in the day. Oh, gross. Man, where did everybody go today? It's a quiet day in Discord. Most of the folks stepped out, I see. Been a tough morning. I'm not gonna lie. What's up? What's up, Pete? How's it going? Ted, Eli, Techie, LT, Mark, Ron, Lewis, Blasky, and Big Papa. How you guys doing? Good to see you all in Discord. How's it going to everybody out there on the interwebs? I see we got a few viewers on YouTube and on the X. If you guys have any questions or want me to take a look at a chart, you know, feel free. Ask away. You know, we're here to answer questions. I'm just managing a position since last night. Jeez. Dang. Bitcoin's starting to rip. Trying to get Steve to do some work. Good luck, brother. Trying to get Steve to do some work. You're crazy. 1,139. Look at that. That's incredible. I can't tell Steve anything because he's my boss. So I don't want to get written up. I don't want to get written up or sent home. Oh, I'm already home. See, you can't send me home. I'm already home. Oh my God. Bitcoin is rapping. Look at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin go. You give us 70,000 a day? Come on, scam coin. Give us some monies. Oh, and there goes NQ taking out high a day again. 1,058. Let's go. Let's go. 24, 728, 726. A little bit of a rejection. Back to 723. The pullback. Pullback could get to 713. We'll see. So 725 again. High day is at 729. Can we get that push back up? Sellers fighting the buyers right now, fighting this trend. 20 minutes till less than 20 minutes till the top of the hour, team. Jesus. Let's take a look at what NVIDIA is doing. Ah. Bitcoin coasting around. Let's take a look at gold. We haven't looked at gold all morning. Gold looks like it's about ready to bust out too. Same for silver. Silver looks like it's about ready to bust out too. There goes Bitcoin making its little move there. Let's go back to NQ and see what NQ is doing. I got a support resistance at 24,762. That's a 4-hour support resistance. Oh, we're about 30 points away from that. Buyers continuing to push the market up at 24,733 now. The bears aren't letting this go. They are fighting this tooth and nail not to let the market continue upward. Hmm. Looks like it's losing effort. I don't know. Still the trend is bullish, you know. Shorting this is fighting the trend now. So just bear that in mind. You know, if you guys are trying to short this, you are fighting the trend. Trend is to the upside. So if anything, you want to go long on the pullbacks for now, for the time being. Although she ain't giving us much. She is not giving us much. There's that next push. Come on. Come on. Just keep pushing it. Got 15 minutes till the top of the hour, team. Again, want to remind you guys, we're nearing the end of New York launch. If you guys are, wandering, hey, make sure you get up, grab yourself a fresh cup of water, fresh cup of coffee, a bagel or something, because we got a lot of trading day left. If you're frustrated, you miss some of the moves, then you know what? Fear not, because there is plenty of time left in the day. Maybe take a walk, clear your mind, come back to the charts with some clear eyes, and see if you can find your next great trade. Yeah, Pete, it's just that we're in New York lunch, so this is mainly retail investors moving this. So that's really the issue. You got a little less volume, and you got retail investors really making this push. And I can't believe it's taken this long to make up this range. It's crazy. Man. Hmm. Mm. Anybody else in a position right now? Am I short or long? Trump's speech at 5:30 today. Oh man. Gotcha. I'm raising my stop. I'm gonna move my stop on NQ to 24,700. Still want to stay below that 26 EMA. I don't want to. I just don't want to put my stop there in case we use that as support for continuation up. Bitto is moving. Bitcoin is moving. It is trying. Take a look at Bitcoin now. Might be going after that intraday high at 69,100. Bitcoin ripping now to the upside. What news do we have going on? Do we have any economic news for today? Not much. Just a consumer inflation and then a treasury bond. Tomorrow we've got NFIB business optimism. That's not really important. ADP national employment report will be significant. Got Red Book event for tomorrow, existing home sales, and we got a 3-year note, and we've got crude oil as well towards the end of the day. So it will be interesting tomorrow. Maybe a little bit of events to give us a little bit better moves, but nonetheless, it's been a nice slow grind to the upside. So you guys took those longs that Mike had mentioned earlier. You guys would be sitting pretty right now. Have been some opportunities for ads, that's for sure. This could be one right here. You know, we're right at the 26. If we can hold it, we are 6 minutes away from New York lunch being over. That'll bring us to the top of the hour. We have like 2 hours till power hour. I'll be hanging with you all till 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you folks got me for another hour. Hopefully we get something, some kind of movement. Come on, hold this line. Do not dump this thing. Whoa. Bitcoin selling. Bitcoin selling coming out of New York lunch. Right back to the 200 on the one. NQ is starting to build resistance on the upper bands now. So you're at a resistance level at 719. Your next resistance would be at 24,728. You might start seeing some selling kick in. You might just see some selling finally kick in. Candles are red though. We'll see. We'll see. Has been, has been a nice recovery here in the morning session into the midday. Will it continue on? Take a look at gold, see what gold is doing. Rejecting, can't get above the intraday high at 5,124. take a look at silver real quick and see what silver's doing. Most likely the same thing as well. Slow grind, actually. Look at that on the 5 minute, just grinding along the 9 minute, the 90 MA. I'm sorry. Might get a little bit of a pullback, but we shall see. Let's take a look at crude oil, up 3.63% for the day, but does look like we're seeing some selling pressure kicking in on crude oil. That's probably where the EU is discussing opening up their oil reserves to accommodate the war effort. We shall see, though. Bitcoin's still holding that 200. Let's go back to our NQ trade. We're still in it, barely in it. Got about 25 points to stop me out, but I'm hoping that, here in the top of the hour, we'll get that next leg up. We'll get that nice push. It's more announcements. Let's see. Oh, that's the podcast. Yeah, and don't forget, team, our podcast is out. So if you guys haven't caught our latest and greatest podcast, then the time is now. Check out our link there for Spotify or anywhere you catch, you listen to your podcast. We're on Radio 365, YouTube, Spotify, like I said. And you can catch all our episodes there from all your favorite coaches, giving you market analysis for the week. It's a great little thing we've been putting together there. Myself and the rest of the coaches here are very proud of it, and we hope you all enjoy it as well. So make sure you check it out and give it a like. We would appreciate it. Ah, they're going to do it. They're going to sell this thing. Going to sell us coming out of New York lunch. Let that be the high of the day. Choppy. Macron, president of France, is saying that it'll take a couple of weeks for this. I saw people saying like September. I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be over quick. I think it's going to take, I think it could take longer than that. I don't see why it wouldn't last a year to 2 years. We might even have a new president having to deal with it. So that's just the unfortunate part about it. What? Are we doing this? Oh, I just got stopped out. Hold on one second. I'm trying to figure out if I have to jump in a meeting right now. I could have sworn it was canceled, but I'm going to wait and find out real quick. Hey, Justin. How's it going, bro? Good to see you. Nope. Good. Hey, are we still having a meeting this week? Because I'm still in stream, and if I need to, I can jump off for the meeting. Okay. Yeah, I'll hang with you and stuff. I'll just mute out. Hey, good morning, Coach Becky. All right, team. Looks like I am going to have a meeting this morning, so I am going to be jumping in in a meeting with the staff and stuff. So I apologize for that. I was under the impression that these were kind of postponed for now, but doesn't look like it is. So I want to thank you all for hanging with me. I hope you all had a great trading day. Don't forget, we'll have Coach Mike in tomorrow. He'll be managing the morning session and I'll be in the midday session. Looks like we just got stopped out on that position right there. And you know what? Hey, that was a fantastic trade. So we'll just have to wait and sit on hands for the next one. As always, good luck in the market. And I will see you tomorrow, team. Have a great day. Don't forget, we got Power Hour with Coach Matt, Coach Breezy on at 6 p.m. Eastern, and Coach Blasky on at 7 p.m. Eastern. All right, team, y'all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.